Welcome, GMAN Division 5A to your weekly reading.
Carry on.
Yeah, okay. I was gonna restart it, but I mean, screw it at this point.
Nah, we're here now.
Yeah,
Oh
Gunner
god,
side and Losra. Let's go.
as usual. Bam, we're
Um,
here.
Acer Blues ties against the Odd Sox. Darkmark tying once again.
Yeah,
Uh,
don't watch dwarves wearing fancy armor. Get the tie.
Apparently, like, let's see how many
Uh,
blocks he ended up with. 38 to 42, so we basically got equal in terms of blocks to Lizards. Equal in terms of removals.
Wait, no, you're looking at the wrong week.
What?
Yeah, you're looking at week 5. This is week 6. So Odd
Uh,
Sox take a 2-0 win over the Green Bay Packmasters.
it's because one of these games was
Here.
unplayed, so I saw the question mark and I went, this must be like this week. Nah.
No. Yeah, we're recapping this week's games. Head in the game. Dog March upset. That's a bit of an all-star matchup. I wonder if that one's gonna. I might catch that one. Maybe. It's every week. But yeah, the Odd Sox win 2-0 against the Green Bay Packmasters.
Apparently, somehow.
Yeah, you say somehow. Let's have a look at how.
Well, they outblocked
I
them and
mean,
outmoved them.
they didn't even lose that many rats, so I don't know. Maybe it was just. Maybe Boulder just turned up and absolutely crushed, like absolutely outplayed to every single level. The Skaven.
Maybe.
I don't know.
Who knows?
Who knows?
Only they do,
But
probably.
that's a bit of a shot. I think that was a pretty nailed on.
Yeah.
I'd say it's a nailed on Skaven win, but I don't think I've ever beaten Lizards as Skaven ever. So I don't know.
Well, I never
Just
played
tough matchup.
Skaven, so I have also never beaten Lizards as Skaven.
The problem is they base all your line maps with strength 4, so you can't even blitz one of them free without committing 2 more guys.
Hmm.
And then you fail one of your 3+ dodges, but you can't really reroll it because you've only got 2 rerolls for the half. And then you cry as all your pieces just get knocked over and double marked.
I guess.
That might have been what happened. Oh, man.
Jogo Bonito wins against the Vicious Virtuosi, which is also interesting.
That's a huge win. That's
Yeah.
a massive win for Carney. That's a statement, I think. Well, beating a Dark Elf team in a fresh div is always a big
Right.
moment.
He does have a lot of strength ups to help him with that.
That is true. I forgot about this. Is such a gross Orc team, dude.
It is. It really is. 55 blocks
Oh,
into
and
4
the strength up is a touchdown away now. He picked up a casualty in that game.
Uh-oh.
Old Vinnie Johns.
Watch him end up in our div, like, next week.
Hey, hey, I'm not down yet. All right. I need a lot of results to go my way, but in theory, I could still make it.
If you say
Don't crush
so.
my dreams like that, dude. I could say so. I just need the Agi 4 Amazons to lose and the dwarves to lose and
Oh,
and the Kislev to lose.
You need the Amazons and the Dwarf to lose in a fresh division.
Yeah, I
Okay.
say Amazons. They're Dark Elves, but they've got dodge, and it's horrible, dude.
Oh,
It's horrible.
that's even worse.
I streamed their game against the dwarves, and the dwarf coach decided to on turn 2 of the elf offense commit 2 of his longbeards into the elf half. And so the elves are just like, well, I'll just run past you and stall for 7 turns because all your tackles on the line of scrimmage.
Oh no.
And that was a fun one to cast.
Yeah, I can imagine.
I was just there like, okay, he's gonna screen again, and he screened, and okay, they're gonna blitz it. Anyway, this div, yeah, it was a nice win for the Orcs.
Yep, 2-0. Yep. Moving on to part of the problem, that's Metal losing against Billy Gross Vendetta, because apparently even a Mighty Blow Wolf won't give you free wins in a fresh div.
Yeah, get good.
Let's hope he didn't play this game like he did the game against Herringzord.
He might have done. I mean, he lost 2-1.
He lost 2-1
'Cause-
when he got 16 armor breaks, so I no clue what he's doing.
That might do the trick. Yeah. Oh god, that Herringzord game.
It's so
I
painful.
honestly, can we? I feel like we need to have a. Does Imperium have like a separate donation fund to Herringzord? I think I might need to make like a donation to just say like it's gonna be okay, dude. Like it's fine.
Is this where we segue to like promoting Patreon?
Oh, we did that last time. We could do that this time.
Mm.
But there's only 8 coaches, and I think one of them runs the Patreon. 2 of them probably, in my head, probably already are on the Patreon. So I think it's
Might
a
be.
limited crowd here. It's not
Well,
like Div 3 where we were preaching to the unconverted.
5 people, right? If they each go with like $20 a month, that's like $100 a month for
Or or one
Rebel.
dollar a month. That is $5 a month, which is, if I'm not wrong, that is $60 a year.
It's true.
And that probably keeps. I don't know the finances, but I imagine that will be enough to keep Rebel not afloat, but like go a long way. Because the only real expense I imagine would be trophies, and that's like 2 a year. Unless there's other expenses I don't know about. I don't know.
Don't forget
So
the
yeah,
cash Metal's pocketing secretly.
that's true. It
His
would
own
probably.
bonus.
Oh my god, did you see? Did you see my dudes after that podcast?
No?
It was. Oh my god, Wolfbark just
What?
decided I'm gonna yell at the admins and tell them they're bad at their job, and that went about as well as you'd expect. He was like, "This is the hill I'm gonna die on. I'm gonna say the admins are bad at their job and like should be doing more."
Okay.
Um, and I think it was a troll, but it really pissed off. I think it pissed off everyone, but it mostly pissed off. Who's the old trade guy? The Aussie Crusader? No, Pokestop. Oh, Pokestop kicked off as well, and I just got my popcorn and was just like, "Oh my god, the drama."
Where was this? Who's this guy?
My dudes.
Yeah, but
Wolfbark.
wait, Wolfbark did this?
Wolfbark's always yelling at people. I swear that's his thing. He says controversial opinions and stuff. That's like the meme Wolfbark play. Oh, you'd have to go back a bit. There's a lot of.
Oh,
I think the gist of the argument was because you listened to the podcast this week
Yeah.
by chance. Well, you know the bit where they were like, we're a Reddit league. Can you please schedule your games on Rebel? Wolfbark took issue with that and was like, he's like, I don't think we should. I think the admin should do more to follow up on the scheduling. We're just like, what?
Oh no.
Oh dear. And that was a fun little. My dudes basically came back to its like former glory for a whole evening, and as the neutral, I was very, very. So I remember when the market kicked off, it was Wolfbark and some other guy who got really angry about it in my dudes, and I think the other guy might have gotten banned. So.
Okay.
Oh, I don't see him in my dudes anymore. So, nah, because I remember them yelling at each because because back in the Skaven disc. Oh, this might be too hot for recaps. Actually, I might have to tone it in a bit. So, yeah, no. Congrats on the dicing, Mel. I hope you. What did you just get to the?
Yeah, I found the post. Controversial opinion: Reddit scheduling is the illegal procedure of Rebel. Also, I don't think striking people for failed Reddit posts is a good idea unless it's consistently leading to missed games. Admins do a terrible job of enforcing the scheduling rules, and this leads to controversy when things go wrong. Dude, I love this.
Dude, honestly, it is. Ever since the market died, that's probably been the most drama in my dudes for a long time.
That's great.
Oh god. I mean, it's great, but it's also like, what? Why?
Yeah, I don't know. Man.
I don't get it. I don't get why people can have an issue with rules that they signed up and agreed to for 13 weeks. Like, if you want to yell at them in the off season, fine, yell at them in the off season. But like, you agreed to do it. Why don't you just do it and just stop being a little bitch? That's my take. I don't know.
Yeah.
I thought that was quite a funny moment.
It is funny.
And it was good comic relief after watching Herringzord pretty much give up on live on air for our entertainment. So yeah. I love recapping Metal because you can just talk about the league at large. And vaguely get away with it because you recap his game and then that's an excuse to talk about podcast stuff
One thing
and
leads
the
to
games that
another.
he's in. Exactly, and all of a sudden we're like, I'm saying secrets from Skaven chat that probably shouldn't be said. Well, actually, you probably already know about it, but just usual, like, we hate the admins chat in Skaven market channel,
Okay.
and we're covering all the Mides drama. It's been a fun week as a Rebel spectator. I'm sure for an admin it's been hell, but for me as the neutral, I've been loving it.
Every week is hell for
Honestly.
a Rebel admin.
That's true. Yeah. Imagine if you had people like Artemis Black in this league. Imagine. Anyway, should we move on?
Yes.
'Cause-
Before we actually start pissing people off.
I've already done that.
Well, not that we
We've
care.
already
Do we
done
care?
I mean, I don't. As long as until until Dr. Hep comes along, or whoever runs the like recaps, and be like, "Could you please just be normal? We will just refuse to be normal and
Autistic screeching in the
do this."
background does too.
Yeah, that was the meme I was thinking of. Yeah. Oh, have you ever seen Outnumbered? That's such a good show.
Outnumbered now.
Oh, it's like classic British comedy.
Is that a good thing?
It's a bit old. Yeah, I think it's not bad. I think it's pretty good. Oh god, one of my mates made me watch Peep Show the other day. Have you ever seen Peep Show?
No.
Don't. It's terrible. It's like right. So it's David. You know David Mitchell?
No.
So basically, he's this comedian, right? And his whole gimmick is that he's like an awkward posh guy with Asperger's.
Oh,
Pretty
okay.
much. That's like his skit.
It's already great.
He's quite funny. He is quite funny on panel shows and stuff. But they did this show where he's like living in London with this random like 25-year-old guy, but all the cameras are like on their chest, like GoPro'd. So it's really weird. The whole show is just a procession of GoPro footage, and it's like and it's really cringy humor. It's not my style at all.
But it's got an
Oh my God.
8.6 on IMDb, 96% on Rotten Tomatoes. Apparently, it's God tier.
No, it's terrible.
People
It's a
love it.
nightmare. The guy's like, one of the. Oh, I just find it really. I don't like that humor at all. I thought it was terrible. Don't watch it. It's bad. Unless you like, 13-year-old humor where it's just like, ha ha ha, he did something stupid. Let's laugh.
Isn't that what got like whatever, let's just get back to the recaps. I was gonna like continue this, but
Should we put a pin in it?
yes, because
Yeah.
we're like 15 minutes in.
Perfect. Anyway,
What are we doing? Like, yes, Odd Socks. They got
No.
some stuff. Yeah.
oh
Yeah, because
yes,
we
Odd
finished
Socks.
last week's games.
yeah, because the Chubstep game's not been played yet.
Right.
I remember now. Probably being played right now. Let me check Twitch.
That'd be a thing.
Probably not being played with Chubstep and streaming it. Yeah, unless Chubstep suddenly gained a load more viewers, this isn't being streamed, so it probably isn't on. That's the thing.
Yeah. Odd Socks gets nothing. Green Bay Pack Masters. They get a level on a cut runner
Ooh, anything exciting?
block.
Very exciting.
Incredible.
Oh, the block 2 heads look less tenable now with the niggle. I think I'd probably be leaning towards a sacking once you got the cash.
There's only double on the team.
Think. Yeah, but it's an armor 7 niggle, dude. It's just bad. It just dies instantly. Like, so he's going to be like what is he, a retrieval?
Yeah.
I guess in theory he could get away. If he can get out of bullets, I don't know. Because picture this, right? You sack the ball goes down, you're running with 2 heads, pick it up, run away. They can either bolt you if they have a wizard, or they can like counter sack you probably, unless you can GFI out of range.
No, what do you
And, like-
do? Is you hand off.
Do you have that free player though? And this is exactly
You're
the first half.
Skaven. Hello?
Yeah, linemen are all tied up. I guess you might have a spare gutter runner, a scoring threat. I don't know. Maybe you can throw a quick pass, yeah, actually, now that I think about it. I don't know, I just don't like niggles on gutter runners just feel like you want them to have a chance to survive a hit without getting armor broken. Like just a chance. Or removed or something, I don't know.
I don't play Skaven. You probably know that better than I do. Sure.
I probably don't, to be fair. Like everyone keeps saying, right? Can I go on under the side jump? Is that okay?
Be my guest.
Can I have this is my one, okay?
Yeah.
Because you do this every week,
Oh, yeah.
right? Every single week, everyone's like, "Oh, Loz was such a good coach."
Okay, sure.
But like,
Humble brag.
no, seriously, like I play my game, right? And in the game and like in the DMs afterwards, everyone's like, "Oh, I'm really happy I got that result against you because you're a really good coach." And like in the recounts now, it'll be like, "Lozra knows what he's doing," and like Harry Sword in the streams is like, "Lozra's no merc. He knows how to play this game." Like I'm terrible. You've seen me play. Like I just run hot with dice and tilt people.
Oh yeah.
That's like my entire strategy.
You just completely
trick-
threw a clan game last season.
Yeah, exactly.
To
I
try and
throw
tilt
every
your
game.
opponent in clan. Like, I still don't know what you were thinking.
I was thinking, right, you sent me the clip where he got out of his chair and left over the whole wizard thing. So I figured if I make this red dice play into scoring, he might just soft concede, and that's like a free win. Also, it'd be funny. I don't know.
Relying
no,
on this. Okay, yeah, man.
But I did throw that game. My Agi 5 ended up dying. We ended up losing the clan week because of it. Because it was the 3-2 loss, and if I'd won that, we'd have won it. But like, yeah, I don't get why people like. Honestly, I know this is mainly aimed at Metal, to be honest, because Metal's always like Lost was good. I'm bad, dude.
Because you won
like,
your division when Metal was
Stop telling
in
people
it.
I'm good. Like I'm terrible. You've seen me play. I beat Muppetilla because I got a pitch invasion and like in heat. I don't know. I just feel like I'm one of the most overhyped players in this league now, and I'm not okay with it because I lose more than I win.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely. Anyway, sorry. That's my one. That's my one rant. I'll be quiet now and carry on with the recap.
We
But,
both suck,
oh.
and that's okay. As long as people don't
Yeah, we both suck.
pretend like we don't.
But exactly. As long as you're. Well, I don't. I suck, but I just tilt people so they suck more than me. That's my trick.
Sure.
I
Psychological
hate it.
warfare. That's what it's called.
Yeah, exactly.
Strategy.
Those who can't do tilt,
Yes.
and that's my logic.
Sounds about right.
Anyway, sounds about right.
Jogo Bonito gets absolutely nothing, so we'll go over to the Vicious Virtuosi. They have an MNG on one of their witches, and their guard liner gets block.
Nice. The guards survived to the safety of block.
Yeah, impressively enough.
That's nice. That's a really strong piece now.
Just needs dodge and
Get
that'll
him to
be
dodge.
blodge.
Yeah, get him to dodge, and that's blodge guard wherever you want it, pretty much. Oh, it's a second guard piece. On Dark Elves, how many guard do you reckon you want? Because we had this conversation. We had this conversation earlier about Ramaset's team where he's got 3 guard as high elves, and it's sort of, the extra guard sort of becomes less useful because you don't really need it in the situations where you use guard as an elf team. But do you reckon Dark Elves are different because they're known as these bashier elves?
I sort of do think it's slightly different because they have usually a lot more blodge, which means they can get away with basing more. But at some point, stuff like Juggernaut becomes better than guard. I think. How much guard is needed for that to be a thing? I don't know. But it has to be at like really high team value, at like Div 1. And it has to be like a lot of guard.
So I was thinking maybe his next double would be Juggernaut instead of guard.
Could be, honestly.
That's what I'm like, because obviously there hasn't been much development this week, so we might as well talk about potential development. I don't know. I feel like the next double in that team is Juggernaut, unless it's Eep. Unless maybe if it's on a witch, then you get a second Mighty Blow. Even then, I
if
think
it's on a witch, you totally get Juggernaut.
Yeah, then actually, yeah, no, Juggernaut into like Tackle and Strip Ball and stuff. Yeah, maybe the one that's MNG'd. It's not a bad Dark Elf team, to be fair. It's got a lot of blodge already.
Yeah.
Well, I say already. It's played about 10 games, but quite well developed. Nothing's died. So yeah, it should do well.
Has
Fingers
nothing
crossed.
died? I feel like
Previous,
the witches
let's have a
died.
look. Oh yeah, the Bloodstep Witch died.
Yeah.
And it still looks not terrible, so...
No.
Well, it's a 1580 TV, so...
It is up there, and
solid.
that's with an MNG'd witch, so it's really like
Exactly.
1670.
Yeah, maybe you want to see a little... Maybe one more tackle for that sort of team value, but... it's not
Who needs tackle?
exactly. Tackle's overrated.
Exactly.
Just Frenzy.
Oh,
You've got poor man's tackle right there.
I just go Mighty Blow Claw on everyone, then you don't... Tackle is...
That's the trick. Yeah. The trick is have strength access.
Yes. They just ignore elves.
Yeah. How's life as a strength access coach these days? Are you enjoying it, having strength on like all your pieces?
It's different, because I never play bash strength access teams. So it's like, what is this like weird what is Mighty Blow? Claw?
Yeah.
What is this like magic? When I'm removing
You
things.
must think, oh my god, I'm getting so lucky with my level up rolls, but you've actually just rolled all normals.
Yeah.
Apart from the one double for claw.
And the one double for
Envious.
dodge.
I just keep rolling stats. I don't know what I can do. I just keep rolling every stat in the game. It's incredible.
Like, it sounds good until you realize you have like 500 team value worth of stats and your team is garbage.
Yeah. Yeah, no defensive skills.
Yeah.
And then Yeah, and then I'm going into a bottom six where, there's teams running around with Claw and Mighty Blow, and I'm like, oh, for God's sake.
Yeah. Hmm.
More death, please. Well, do you know if we're going to get SPP for that, like, week off?
Week off? Oh.
Yeah, the week
week
in between
off.
the split.
Probably not.
Oh, that's a shame.
Yeah, it is.
Oh. Yeah, it wouldn't make
Oh
sense
man,
for us to
my
do.
players keep
Because I spend that
dodging
week picking.
MVPs.
Really?
Yeah, it's
Well, that's high up life. I don't really mind whoever gets the MVP as long as it's not a loner.
yeah, that's the thing. I miss high elves in that regard.
Oh, you won't miss them when you receive like you take 40 blocks and like you only lose one player, or like you like have to fight dwarves and win because you have claw and they will just die in front of you.
Yeah.
And then you laugh as you hand off to your bull and run it in.
I don't miss high elves yet because they have left like permanent scars after the like last season I did with them.
Yeah.
But, yeah, one day I'm gonna go back.
For one day you'll return.
Yeah.
It'll be like
and
a movie
win.
plot. I'll take my high elves to Div 1, and then like it's the one up to show that I'm the better high elf coach. And then you'll be like, I can't let this stand. So you'll switch back to high elves and win Div 1.
Did you
with high
know?
elves.
Did you know? I currently have the longest high elf winning streak in all of REBBL ever.
How long is it?
I think it was like 8 games.
Nice. I wonder
7
what
or
my
8.
rat one was. I think my rat one. My rat one might be about that, like 7 games. Because I lost to metal. So no, could it be more than 4 or 5? Oh, that's a shame. That's quite a good win streak. Well done. Was that in Div 5 or like Div
That
4?
was
Or
Div
something?
4. It was really weird because what happened is that I got second in Div 5. It was a close second as well. And instead of going to like, Div 3 as you'd expect, I ended up in like low Div 4. I was like
Right.
400 team value above any other team in my div. I had the Wizard Stadium. I had like much more skill than everyone else. As in like
Oh
players
god, so you're just
like
seal
myself.
clubbing.
Yeah, I was just... It wasn't because I was particularly good. It's because my team was so insane compared to everyone else.
Yeah. Well, hopefully that happens to me.
Yeah,
Fingers crossed.
that was fun. Then I lost to Underworld.
Oh yeah, Underworld. Underworld killed my team, dude. I hate Underworld so much. And by killed my team, it killed one of my one-turners. And that was the only real that was half my
Was it
points
Chug
in the
Man
league
Milk?
coming from that. Yeah, it was.
Chug Mammoth is the guy I lost to as well. Who ended my win streak.
Oh, funny. That's crazy. Do you know if he plays clan?
Yeah, it does. Wait, we played him last week, didn't we?
Wait, what?
Hold.
No, we played Australians last week. Remember?
He's like we've played him at some point in clan.
Oh,
Oh, I need to check this now. He's
need
in
to get the
gods.
revenge
Yeah,
matchup.
he's the like maybe the leader of gods.
maybe.
Let me check this. No, I have this right in front of me.
What week do we play gods this season?
Yeah. Wait, I need to just check if it's actually gods. A-grain. Yeah,
I
Chug
think
Man.
it's
We've
gods.
played this guy last week.
Wait, who got him?
I don't remember. Let me double check this though. How am I gonna double check this? Schedule,
Surely it's on.
obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah, we played we played these guys in the first week, man.
What a grudge match! Didn't even notice it. Who played him? Did like D Sharp play him?
Well, let's take a look. What team is he running? He's
I know
running
I played
Gods
A-
of
I played
Sanitation
A-grain.
Underworld. So it was D Sharp.
Yeah. Did he beat him? I can't remember.
No, we
lost that
lost.
week.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the week where I ran into A-Grain's dwarfs, and he had 2 strength, 4 stand firm, troll slayers, and
Ugh.
I just couldn't fight them. It was terrible.
Wait,
He just
did
stood
you
them in the
win?
middle of the pitch. Yeah, he beat me right up.
Oh, damn. But the
I
problem is
almost
that
got- I
feels
think-
bad for you because you lost the game, and then it feels bad for me because I gave you that matchup.
Well, the thing is, right, but at the top, I wanted that matchup to start with, because in my head I thought it was a good matchup. Then I actually played the game and I realised that he has so much stand firm that I can't manipulate the cage at all,
Okay.
and he can just do what he wants when he wants, and I couldn't really play around it too hard. I was able to get the ball down and run off with it, but like he just caught. He was just a bit too good. I mean, isn't he grade one of the Super Bowl winners?
Yeah, he
Did
won
win a
last
Super Bowl?
season. He's a chore
So
coach now.
yeah, I think I was a bit overconfident going into that one. I'm fine being the bust now because there's no expectation for me to win.
Okay, if you say so. You're still on Skaven,
With
so
Skaven, well,
there's still
yeah,
expectations.
1300 Skaven. But like if I get a wizard, I can win any matchup.
Oh.
It's the theory. Anyway, sorry. So we go back to 5A.
Yeah, because we're recapping.
We are recapping.
Oh, I exited REBBL.net. Why wouldn't I? Sure. No, it's just we've been watching so many podcasts that we decided to start our own.
Yeah, we should probably formally do we talk about our games, talk about
No.
news around
We
REBBL.
did not have time.
Well, we have time this week.
I mean,
That's the problem though,
guess
because
I'm on vacation.
some weeks we don't, and we're like bam, 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 done, and go on with our lives. But some weeks we have a little bit more time to
Well,
just
yeah.
ramble on.
But I don't think I have time to have a separate thing that is a podcast.
Oh yeah, no. Oh, I'm not saying a separate thing. I'm just
Oh,
saying
okay, that's what I thought you said.
formally recognise the fact that we do loads of side tangents in our
Oh,
recaps
I mean,
and just
haven't we
section them
already
off.
formally recognized that?
Well, no, because we still just sort of drop them in randomly. I feel like if we
Oh.
had a separate segment at the start
A
or at the
segment.
end, so we can say we're going to talk about our games and clan and news around REBBL and stuff, and then do the recap.
Right.
Because then people don't have to when are they going to get to my team? When
Yeah,
are they going to
that's
cover my
true.
game?
That's true.
Why are you still talking about my dudes? For God's sake, it's been 10 minutes.
Skipping
Should we
5
predict
seconds
some
at a time.
fixtures? Speaking of, should we
No,
predict
we
some
haven't
fixtures?
finished going through
Oh,
development.
haven't we? Have we not?
No,
Oh, that's really bad. Where are we?
we are at part of the problem. We got nothing, and then Bill Gruff Billy's Vendetta. He got a couple stuff. The strength of Beastman with block gets tackle. Interesting enough.
Oh, that's cool.
I didn't expect that.
That is cool. Who are they playing next week? Are they playing elves next week and they want to tackle?
God knows. They are playing. Yeah, the Dark Elves. But I don't know
That's
if
a tech pick then, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't agree with taking a skill just because your next opponent is Dark Elves.
Let me look at the league table. 5A. Well, no, I tell you why it's a good tech pick, because he's in second.
He
on
doesn't
10
want to
points, and
go
the Orcs
to
are in
the
second. Yes, you
playoffs.
do. Yes, you do. You want to know. He doesn't want to go to playoffs. He wants to make the split so he can get in a div with a load of elves and rats. You aren't going to hurt him. Alright? Trust me, you want to make it to the split. You really do. As any team. Even Nurgle and Shaw's want to make it. Because the teams that are most likely to make it aren't kill teams. Therefore, you take less damage if you make the split. In theory.
It's not true though,
How do you know?
because I'm looking at it right now. Okay, here we go. Div 5A. The top two go to the split, right? Dark Elves
Yeah.
and Chaos. Okay. 5B, Dark Elves and Dwarves. 5C, High Elves, Lizardmen. 5D, Chaos Dwarf, Lizardman. 5E, Pro Elf Skaven, so that one's good. But then you have 5F, Amazon Necromantic. Then you have Amazon and Wood Elves. And
That's a good one.
No, Amazons suck, dude. This Amazon team, Testudinus, I played him 2 weeks ago. This team is actually insane because it has strength 4 guard, has a bunch of guard, and it has mighty blow tackle. You do not want to play this team, no matter who you are.
Okay.
So even making the split, there's a bunch of bash there. And
Oh,
you
maybe you
risk
are right
going to
then.
the playoffs.
Yeah, and in theory, the quality of the coach is higher as well if
Exactly.
you make the split. Okay, yeah. Now that I look at it, well, the div it's not over yet. There's still another week of games, but I think actually I might be wrong there, and you might be right. So maybe I don't want to win next week. Oh, that's interesting.
Don't let Metal
Well,
hear
no,
you
it's
say
pretty
that.
much out. It's pretty much out of my hands. I think if I can win and still not make it so much of the time. So yeah, hopefully we get put in. If we both don't make it, hopefully we get put in the same. I'd love to play your team, just so I can win.
I'd prefer to play you when we have 1 to 2 seasons of development behind us, though, because that's when
22 seasons.
1
God, we're
to
gonna be old
2.
by then.
1 to 2.
No, right. I thought you said 22. I was like, oh my god.
22 seasons. There's 2 seasons a year.
Bold of you to assume Rebel. Do you reckon Rebel would last 30 seasons?
30 seasons?
Yeah, because we're
I
on
have
season 11
no
now.
clue.
14. Actually, we're halfway there. This is season 30.
Yeah, it wouldn't be crazy, honestly. Like, this
I
is
wouldn't surprise. I don't think it would.
surprisingly popular.
I don't think it would be as big.
Yeah, I doubt
But
that.
I think the numbers peaks after the Eurogamer article.
Yeah.
Unless we can pay for some press with the, that's what the
The
Patreon money's for.
Patreon! That's what the Patreon
Oh,
is for!
excellent. You can pay some journalists. You can pay some hacks to
Metal is playing
hack
this
journalists.
5D chess.
Well, I think it's a good game to. I think you joke about 5D chess. That actually might be a good idea
No, but
if numbers start to drop.
didn't you listen to the podcast where someone accused Metal of paying for the Eurogamer thing?
Oh, that wasn't it. That was a joke, wasn't it? No way would someone
Wasn't it?
seriously suggest that. Because Bungie Man plays in the league. Like,
Oh, that was Bungie Man who said that? Then it has to be a joke.
no, it wasn't Bungie Man. I was someone else. But why would he? Why would he? That's such a dumb thing to do.
Is it though?
That's
Like
such a dumb
paying
thing
for
to do.
press? I don't.
No, but like, well, not for this. This is like pretty niche stuff. You know, I don't think that article is the highest grossing article on Eurogamer.
Jesus Christ. What is wrong with your mic?
Yeah, it's probably one of the least interesting ones. Like, least clicked on one.
Not sure if you can hear me, but your mic is absolute. What's that echo? I think he's trying to fix it. I bet he is. This happens sometime. So yeah, here we are. We always have something go wrong with these, don't we?
Is this better?
It is.
Is it back?
It's back.
I got these headphones for Christmas. I can't believe they're already starting to break.
Oh no. Where are they?
What are they? They're like Logitech ones. I don't know the exact brand, the exact name of the one, but they're pretty solid. I thought they looked pretty solid. Anyway,
Fair enough.
I think it's a sign that we should actually finish up this recap.
Yeah, you're probably onto something there. So the other levels, so you have tackle, which I don't agree with.
I agree with.
Not on that player though. Like I agree with tackle, but it should be on the like this guy, you know, or on the block one maybe at some point. Either who. Then Ecclesiastes the Divided.
Yeah,
Oh.
this guy.
Ecclesiastes the Divided gets
No.
block. Oh my god. Jeremiah Clovenhoof gets wrestle. Sure, that one's fine, really.
Mhm.
And that was that.
Cool. Pretty standard.
Next week's games. Astro Blues vs. Mirror Muppets hasn't been played yet, as we said. So yeah. Odd Socks versus Part of the Problem. I mean, we keep betting against the Odd Socks, but they keep winning and drawing.
I mean, you say that they've won twice, so I wouldn't say
Right.
small sample size. Small sample size.
True. This could be. Honestly, this could go either way. You know, maybe the Mighty Blow Wolf decides to actually do something, and he starts like removing lizards.
This might be the game. This might be the game where like the Mighty Blow Claw turns up.
Yeah. Or the lizards
or-
just completely overpower the Necro.
Yeah, that's probably more likely. Metal's dice are red hot at the moment, though. You have to don't underestimate the red hotness of those dice because those are some hot dice. So, I think I'm gonna predict the lizards,
I was gonna say the same thing.
but I wouldn't be surprised if this is not a lizard win.
Sure.
But I think I'm gonna still predict the lizards and be strong in that prediction.
Astro Blues against the Jogo Bonito. Do not say draw because I'll be mad. But actually, I honestly think I might go with the Orcs on this one.
Oh, it's attempting to call a draw because they're 1-4-0 the Hiles. I haven't played that yet this week. Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Orcs myself. I think so.
like dwarves versus orcs, like the orcs usually just outstrength, you know?
Yeah, it's an interesting spot at the top of this division because you got Dark Elves 13 points. They're going to win. Then you got Chaos and Orcs on 10 points. And as you said, neither of them really, really wants to go into the split, like ideally. But I think Beer Monkey and Carney will fancy themselves to do it. So I think the Orc will be wanting to win, whereas Doc Mark doesn't really need to win.
Mm-hmm.
Like he's probably not making it even if he does win, unless he blows them out like 4-0.
Yeah.
And the Orc coach is too good to let that happen. So yeah, I'm gonna predict Orcs.
Mm-hmm. We have Menor Muppets versus the Green Bay Packmasters.
Yeah, what is it with Skaven being last in the league, man? Anyway, who you got? I don't know.
I've got no clue.
Flip a coin?
Yeah, no, I'm gonna go with the Menor Muppets.
Backing the Chubb step.
Yeah.
They don't have any tackle.
Yeah, they don't.
So on paper,
I
I
know
think
what I
they're
said.
kind of just a. I feel like they're kind of just a worse rat team. I tentatively say that at the moment.
They've got the strength.
Let's have a look. But this rat team is also a long way from perfect.
It
so,
is.
And their best player is Emin Jeed. I think. Wait, I'm looking at the rat team in my division. That's my bad.
What are
Oops.
you even doing?
Well, 5B is very close to 5A, and the Skaven are bottom in both, so it's an easy mistake to make. Right, Packmasters.
Professionalism.
Yeah, what even is that? Yeah, I'm gonna go with the rats.
Okay. Yeah, sure. And then lastly we have Billy Aggressive Vendetta versus the Vicious Virtuosi.
Yep, first place, second.
Gonna go with the Dark
Exciting game.
Elves.
Yeah, I think I am too.
Yeah.
Well, they do have that tackle.
Yeah.
Chaos, strength 4 tackle.
Strength 4 tackle, and Bliss is on strength 5.
Oh, I'm tempted to cast that. Do you reckon we could cast that? Do a little live cast?
I mean,
It
I'd be
depends on when they
down.
schedule it.
I'm
I'd be down as well.
We'll just have to see when it is, because it's like,
Yeah.
you know, 1 a.m. on a Monday. It's gonna be a little hard.
Oh, I can cast that.
I can't. Well, I can,
Well,
but
that's beauty.
I'm not going to.
I can, and I am going to. That's the difference. Yeah, I'll try and keep an eye on it. I don't. I say this so often that I'll do something and then I forget to do it over the course of the week. But I think of like first place, second, split deciding game last week of the season. I think I can.
We gotta cast one.
I think
of
I
the games
remember
at
and
least
find time.
together.
Yeah, we haven't done a go-cast yet.
We haven't.
I don't think we've done some separate stuff, but not one as a co-cast. So that'd be fun.
Yes.
See if we can get that going. So yeah, if you've made it this far, let us know. Drop us because I think we're much more likely to remember if you yell at us directly to do it.
Yes. Correct.
Beer Monkey and Core Rush. So if either of you made it this far and you have a scheduled time, please just CC us or DM us saying we're playing then we'll turn up. Maybe.
You know what we have to do? Like in the middle of one of our stupid side tangents, we have to quickly give out a key code for a Steam game
Ooh.
to see if anyone's paying attention.
No, that's not. I know Beer Monkey watches. Well, Beer Monkey always thanks us for doing them, which is very kind
he's
of
wholesome.
them. But that doesn't necessarily mean he watches them. He just knows that they've gone out. So I feel like that might be a free Steam key for Beer Monkey. But I like. We might do it for Div 3. I'd be up for that. That sounds like a good idea. I do, because I've got a copy of FTL. I've got in my Steam inventory.
That game's good.
Yeah, and that's an actual good game. So we could put that, because I'm not going to give that to anyone, so I'm up for giving that away. Ooh, stay tuned, guys. We might have a reward.
Or we might forget about it and never do it.
No, I'm not going to forget. That's a good idea.
Okay. Either way, 40 minutes in, we're basically done. Thank you all for watching, and we'll see you next week.